Howdy, howdy,
Howdy,
folks.
guys.
Yay. We actually pulled it off this time without messing it up.
Yeah. I see White Rock's already in here.
Welcome. Yeah, we appreciate y'all being in here. I got to turn my volume down on my... There we go. Ta-da. So anyway, we want to start this off. I got some pretty rough news yesterday, so I want to start this off about that news. My stepfather, who was a vet sergeant, passed away the other night, and he was married to my mom for about 15 years, and I just found out that he passed away. And this to say that it's rough, you know what I mean? But you know, in the same note, you know, my mom raised me from a very young age, and she told me, you know, she says, boy, when I pass, she said, you know, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a little bit of time, and she goes, and get it over with, and just get through it, and get it out of your system, and move on. You know, sitting around crying over me, I'm not gonna care. I'm dead, and you will see me soon enough. So, you know, from after that, I pretty much just said, okay, well,
thank you, Terry.
You know, and I've been just taking my 24 hours and processing it, and you know, so I wanted to make this video more about. Excuse us, y'all. We got puppies over here trying to play.
We're still gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we're still gonna have some fun. So you know, I'm pretty much got it out of my system now. So you know, and again, I'm not gonna dwell on it. You know, because like my mom would have said, you know, your time is up. Get the hell on. You know, so. We got Sadie over here pulling the other puppies out of our play in here.
Yes, I see a lot of people saying sorry.
Oh, we appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Sergeant John Chambers was his name, and he was a Vietnam veteran. My mom was Specialist Linda Chambers, and she actually had a lot to do with the Women's Memorial up in Arlington. That whole deal up there. So when my mom passed away, we went up there for the funeral, and of course we got this little short woman. She's walking us around the whole place and giving us this private tour and taking us into areas that we're not supposed to be in, and you know, it's roped off and says no public access, and we're just walking around, and people are ducking and hiding, and finally I asked the woman, I'm like, just who are you anyway? You know. Come to find out, I had no idea my mom had anything to do with any of this. So she takes me into this room and shows me this big plaque with my mom's picture and all that stuff, and said, your mom had a lot to do with all this design and how this all came about. And I was like, wow, so who are you? And she goes, well, I'm the general that runs this place. And I'm like, what? had no idea my mom had done all that. So so this pretty much the start of this video is about a tribute to them and all of our soldiers. I don't care if you're Marine Corps, Army, Navy, you know, Air Force, you know, and I don't care if you were a cook. I don't care if you just pushed papers around, you know, like in MASH, you know, was a Radar, was his name, you know. Everybody got their part, and you know, we couldn't do our job without all them other people. So you know, and Jason out there at White Rock, that's why I give you such a hard time about the crayons, man, because you know, Marines, they got the toughest damn job in the world, and I got more respect for y'all because you know, I have been in the jungles, and I got so much respect for y'all. So I just give you a hard time just for fun, brother. So, and you're welcome, man. Appreciate that. So anyway, we watched old Mike on there and the Drifting Dreamers and moving their camper, and we couldn't believe they had 2,000 people in there, man. That was crazy.
You guys haven't watched that. That was a good premiere. That was a definitely good premiere.
We love you too, Hazel.
Yes, definitely. Love you, Hazel.
Of course, we got all these good dogs.
Yeah, the dogs are going a little wacko right now.
Hey, Shorty, Shorty, take them outside. Yeah. When they get 5 of them get riled up, it's chaos.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So anyway, seeing Mike do that, you know, man, we can't wait till we can get this truck going. The guy just sent me pictures of all the parts there for my transmission going together. So I'm praying the beast gets going soon. We can get that going.
Yeah.
Shorty is doing just ducky.
Oh, Shorty's doing really good. She's over here.
Come say hi. Stick your head in
I'm
there real
doing
fast.
very good, and also,
Go, please calm them down. I don't know what they're barking at besides each
There
other.
must be a squirrel out there. They do not like squirrels.
Or anything else that moves out there.
Well,
for
that's
that matter.
true too. And there's a few dogs around here that's been let loose or just, well, they're across the street, so I don't know about that issue.
Got some irresponsible pet owners over there, put it that way.
Yeah.
So anyway, they got a dog over there that's had probably, God, since they've been here 2 years now. I bet she's had 3 litters since she's been here. So but anyway, yeah, she lets them have them, and they just keep wandering off. They just go do their own thing.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, we can't wait to get the beast going so we can get this boat in the water because you know, for us, that's where, as far as the homesteading goes, that's where we want to be.
Oh yeah.
You know, we want to be out there on that boat and be able to, you know, just basically take our house and our puppies and everything and be able to just go out and cruise around the Gulf and you know, if any of y'all have been around this area, you know, and been out Cedar Key area or even looked at it from a map, man, there's so many little islands out here you can just go cruise up to, you know. Oops, my what?
Oh, it's okay. Miley, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She said Marley. No worries, Laurie. Yeah, worries at all. So did anybody watch Michigan Life the other night and seeing that girl?
Yeah, she was doing some accents. That was really, really cool, man.
Sorry, outside with these guys. You know?
Everybody's
they're
saying
all,
hi to Miley.
Yeah, they're all.
Linda.
Just so y'all see, they're all trying to get in here, and especially Bandy. She's the spoiled rotten one here. So.
Yes, the houseboat. Yes, that would be. Yeah, we just can't wait to get that going. Get that houseboat going.
So it's 30 foot long. We bought a 33-foot Allegro motorhome, and it's got all aluminum frames. So if you've seen any of the videos, you've seen that where we stripped it all down. So our plan is to put all that framing up there, put us some windows in there, and then put real thin like paneling on the outside, or real thin like I'm in the construction. I can't even think of the name of it. But it's a real thin plywood basically on the outside, and then we're going to fiberglass all that. So that way we've got a top deck, and we'll have on the top deck, we're going to have a piece that folds up like this. So we've got like an awning type cover with solar panels on top of it. And then we will run a small solar generator, kind of like what Mike and them are running out there, to run, you know, most of our inside stuff. As far as AC goes, we're probably just going to use a few of them water coolers because, you know, I'm thinking with the insulation and everything that I have, I think it's going to be more than sufficient to, you know, keep us chilled in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it doesn't have to be cold because we don't like it cold anyway. Shoot, we keep our AC on 80 here. So, you know, 82 sometimes. So, Linda Bendel. Hey, how are you? So what did you say there? I missed the.
Houseboat sounds so.
I was at a barbecue. Oh, you're talking about Mike's? Yeah, Mike's premiere there.
It was good. You have to go back and check it out. It was good.
God, he hit 2,040 people in that thing. I couldn't believe it. That was awesome.
Oh yes. Just
exactly. White Rock, just jump in the water and cool off. Well, you know, in Cedar Key, you got to kind of watch either dolphins or sharks. So.
Oh yeah.
So as long as you got clear water, yeah, it's cool to jump in. You just got to watch some of that. A lot of people like to go scalloping out there, and we thought about even doing that, like taking people out with that boat and you know, allowing them to have an experience like that. You know, because you can pull a small boat out. Go out, anchor out in an area, let them take the small boat, go do their scalloping, come back, and allow them to cook them right there on you know, at the houseboat, because the front of the houseboat is basically 12 feet of it is going to be open deck. We're only going to have about 16 feet of inside living space, so to speak. We're going to have the beds fold down from the walls and the ceiling, so that, you know, kind of like bunks up there, so that maximizes our storage. And we will have a shower and a bathroom and all that kind of good stuff. But, you know, hell, we want to be able to go out there and hit the mouth of the Swanee River right at the Gulf, man, and be able to get a gas fire pit up on top and go up there and sit there with lawn chairs and have a few drinks and watch the sunset in style. I mean, to me, does anybody else feel that way? To me, that would be like the ultimate way to see the sunset, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You see so many people going out to Cedar Key to watch the sunset, and they'll go out there and sit at the end of the airport, or, you know, and eat up with the no-see-ums. And for y'all that don't know what no-see-ums are, they're kind of like tiny gnats that you can barely see that bite the pee waddle out of you. I mean, they feel like, you would think with the bite that they're like a big old giant mosquito, but they're so tiny you can't hardly even tell what they are. So that's why we call them no-see-ums. Well, we got 10 people so far.
Yeah. Just 10 minutes in. Hey, 1 minute. That's hey.
See, wouldn't that be heaven? I agree, Glenda. That would just be the ultimate. Exactly. And yes, you are welcome anytime you want to come to Florida. You come on, see us.
Definitely.
You know, we got a couple of acres here and plenty of room.
Oh, yes.
T. McGee. Yay.
Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Because you were mowing. The bugs finally let me. You know, that's the thing about bugs, man. You never invite them to a party, but they always did. Oh, some of my New England accent there. You know, just so I don't bust anybody's chops over here.
You start them on, yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started on the accents because I love them. So, did anybody watch the video? And so we know a couple of people in here did watch the video of who the imitation was on there.
What's the question?
Yeah, what the question was. Let's see. You have them in Saskatchewan? No CMs, really? I didn't know they were up north like that far. I know them things are a pain in the rear, though. And Terry 3. Did I pronounce that right? I hope 3. Yeah. Well, hi, Terry. And we have them in Minnesota too. Well, I didn't realize they were that far north. Because, you know, I'm from Michigan and I grew up on a chain of lakes. Basically, part of my life is in northern Michigan and the other part in southern Michigan. And I don't ever remember no-see-ums. You know, I remember mosquitoes, but I don't remember ever having those around. You know, growing up on the water like that, you know, like you could leave my house on the channel and you could hit 7 different lakes and never get out of the boat. Basically, I think it's like a 30-mile trip or something like that you could take all day, go from Coldwater to Quincy and back, and take all day doing it, just, you know, cruising.
Big mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, I think Texas probably got some of the biggest mosquitoes. I thought we had some big ones here, but good Lord. First time I moved to Texas, I moved into this apartment and only had an air mattress on the floor. And I kept hearing this tap, 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 tap. And I thought, what the hell is going on in there? So I go out there and I flip on the lights. I don't see nothing moving in the kitchen. And so I sit there and waited, and I got my flashlight out and I'm watching. The cabinet doors were opening up and going tap, 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 tap. They were giant palmetto bugs. First time I'd ever seen one. Freaked me out. I was like, good Lord, cockroaches so big around here. They leave grocery lists on the counter for you in the next morning.
What about that South MT? What part?
Oh, what's that? What part of South Michigan? Coldwater area. And let's see, where was it? What did it say?
Coldwater Lake.
Allegan area. Okay, so I know where that's at. Yeah, yeah. Coldwater, Battle Creek, right in there. That's kind of all of our little niche there. Coldwater, that's where I was born, was Angola. Yeah. Class of '92. Awesome. Hey, see, we're homies, man. We didn't even know we was homies over here. That's cool. Yeah, Angola. Well, he graduated from the high school that I was born at. Well, born at the hospital anyway. See, and I was trying to get south. You know, Mom left Coldwater, and you know, being inside, I didn't know how far Florida was supposed to be or the South was. So I figured I was far enough south, I'd just be born right there. So class, what did you say it was? Class of '92.
92.
Damn, Tara, that makes me feel old. Damn, 92. And let's see. Let's see. I was what? I joined the military in '86. No, '82. Yeah, I joined the military in '82. Yeah, so I got a few years on you. Yeah, because I was in the army '82 to '86. Excuse me. Damn. Yeah, from I think February '82 till March of '86 is when I got out. And I say, let me out. Thank you. He said, I got me a nice free ticket home. I said, bonus. Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it? Tara, yeah. Are you graduate? So you grew up in Angola to graduate from there and then moved up to Michigan or what? And it is such a crazy small world. As T. McGee said, I'm class of '82. Oh, see, oh, yeah, we're right about there because I would have been technically I would have been class of '78 because I should have graduated at 14. But needless to say, my mom said I was too young to do all that, even though in 7th grade I was already going to the college. You know, I just had a couple of classes I had to take in the high school and basically be attendance because you know, they didn't have any advanced programs for me there. So
Michigan Life, welcome, Nat.
Michigan Life, yay! So I knew you'd show up. And that was an awesome impression yesterday. I loved the Queen deal. I
loved it. Definitely loved the live yesterday.
Yeah, you had us
Great
rolling.
live. You go Michigan Life.
And then see, you had your first live, and you had your first hiccup. So, yeah. Man, you're getting them. You did good. You getting them out of the way right off the bat. That's awesome. Shoot, I think our first 2 lives we had hiccups.
Oh yeah. Even this last time we did. Yeah, the last with DD5 we had a hiccup in there.
Yeah, if you don't have a drifter down moment, shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not having fun. and you know she got them that bloody stuff down there, you know, being crocs and all. Homestead hand pink, waving hand, what? Waving hand pink. oh, that's okay. This coming up on the phone is waving hand pink.
Yeah, it doesn't see the other icons.
Yeah, I see it over there on the computer now. I'm thinking, what the hey?
Yes.
Damn redneck can't spell over.
Oh, look at that.
That's funny. So come to find out on Michigan Life there, we're being there from up there, I guess they've got a lot of family, and where their property is right up around where a lot of my family is up there. And shoot, I can remember going up there and visiting my aunt and my cousins, and they still had an outhouse when I was a teenager. You know, they had running water. Their idea was running water was I had one of them hand pumps in the sink in the kitchen. Yeah, they literally built the kitchen out and around the well pump so they could have that hand pump right there.
Don Lee's in here.
Who?
Don Lee.
Don Lee, hello.
Hi, well, welcome. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah. Hey, we hit 14. We might hit 24 today, Zoe.
Hey, you never know.
So Michigan Live, I can't wait to hear some of your other ones.
Yeah.
Well, I can just hear us two getting together in a crowd and just having a bloody blast with him.
He does it all the time.
You know, sometimes you gotta do such stuff like that, man, to have some fun. Hey, I got some Mexican friends here, and I talk to them like that all the time, and they think it's cool as shit. I'm sorry. Bleep, bleep. There I go. See, I messed up. That's our third or fourth live now, and I've already messed it up once.
Yeah.
Got no bleeper buttons on here, man.
Sorry.
Oh yes, definitely. We would have an absolute blast. We would have people rolling in the stones.
Did you see here? You see too.
I don't want to go up on my Toys R Us, kid.
Yes, he is.
If it wasn't for YouTube and me having to be so clean about it, you know, I'm one of them people, guys, that when I hear a song, you know, I like improv it and basically take and put my own words to it. I mean, I think a lot of people do, but like I have friends of mine that are, you know, they'll pick a guitar and they'll just sit and they'll pick up and start playing a tune, and I'll just start putting words to it. And Sam
Was it?
Coker? Oh, somebody. And we got a moderator in here.
Do we have a moderator in here?
We can
we
fix that. The gloves guy. Michigan Live, can we turn you into a moderator? Would you be willing to do that for me? Let's see.
Yeah,
the same guy
our moderator's in here.
No, we don't have any moderators in here.
Michigan Live says sure. All right, give me 1 minute. Let's see if we can get you'll have to do that. You got her? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Michigan Live, you are now the moderator, please.
Yes. All right. What about White Rock? White Rock? Hey.
I don't know if Tara wants to be a moderator or not.
I don't know.
You can mod too. Awesome. Yes. Let me hook you up.
Yeah, White Rock. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Where's she?
Just a little help, especially if our other ones are not in here. That's awesome. Look at there. There's 15 people in here. You guys rock. Even 15, you guys rock. I don't care.
Oh. As moderator.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Missing somebody.
There we go.
All right.
Ta-da. All right. Now we got a couple of moderators in here.
Yes. There we go. All right. Anybody else walk in? No? Great, great, great.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
The gloves guy likes to come in here. So far, he's been on a couple of our lives saying, I like gloves, and what kind of gloves do you have? And he's done that a few times already, and it's kind of like weirds me out a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lord, I'm trying to get back down here to y'all. I guess I got too far behind.
Yeah.
There we go.
Trying to make sure. All right. Back to the subject.
I have gloves to cover my hands. Whoop, whoop.
Yes. Exactly. You never done that before?
I have to think about what we missed. I missed that in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably being the moderator. Yeah. Well, that's a big job just to help, but.
So am I missing anybody? Yep. Yule Wyndham, ahoy from West New York. See, they're the guys up there, West New York. They don't have that accent up there. Most of you guys got a little bit of a Pennsylvania twang to it. You know, I don't even know if I could do the Pennsylvania twang, but Western New York that's the beautiful area up there. That's that in upstate New York where they got all the. Let's see, I've been up there. What is it? The Sisters Lakes. Up there around the racetrack and all that.
Working. Mine's working. I think.
You don't have a working email at the moment? I just pretty much say hi to everyone.
Hey,
Michigan Life, you got an email, don't you? Don't you have an email set up?
it's for
Oh, you can do a New York accent? I can do the like the Bronx, but Western New York, you know, and you know, I can do like Long Island and up there and everything. So here's a little story about Long Island. So I'll try to keep the words, some of the cuss words down here. So I go up there to Long Island, New York. I'm hauling orange oil, okay? And orange oil, they use it for like perfumes and cleaners and all kinds of stuff, right? So I know this stuff is highly flammable because they made me put placards all over my truck, told me I can't smoke within 100 feet of the truck, that I have to get out of the truck to smoke. And the guy shows me taking an orange peel and just squeezing an orange peel and lighting the lighter and shows me how flammable it is, right? So, and make a long story short, after a nice big fat ticket crossing the GW Bridge up there, I get over there to this place, and this guy takes 2 big truck tires, lays them on the ground, rolls the barrels out, and lets them bounce off the tires and roll up against the building. I said, whoa, dude, what are you doing? He looks at me and goes, don't bust my balls, Paul. I've been doing this for 20 years. I said, you want to try that in English? What the hell did you say? So I told him, I said, look, man, I'm going to walk about 10 blocks down the road, little cafe down there. If I don't see my truck blow up in the next few hours, I'll be back. He goes, look at me, Paulie, I've been doing this 20 years. I know what I'm talking about over here. Okay. And needless to say, I've delivered up there a bunch of times after that, and that guy always cracks me up every time I go up there. He goes, oh, the southern boy up here. Come up here to bust my damn chops already, see? Yeah, he used to have a blast with the guy. Yeah, see, she got a Gmail.
okay. Awesome.
Yes, and yes, it is very flammable. Take an orange peel, just like a regular orange, peel it, take a little piece of it, and squeeze it, and light a lighter right there, and you'll watch the flame shoot out. That stuff is extremely flammable. Test, yes, do a test. Not towards your face, though.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful with that. 1 minute.
So that would make my eyes roll. I think the puppies are trying to get in. Something's driving them nutty out there. Are they just mad because they're not coming in?
Yeah.
Or Molly? Oh, Shorty was outside. Yeah. Challenge accepted. Good Sap. Okay, now we got to do a video on it, right? So now we got to everybody's got to get some orange peel and do that and see who gets the largest flame. Yeah, yes, and orange, like I said, a lot of people don't know that orange oil is used for perfumes, cleaners. They put it in certain dyes and stuff like that. They also use it for bug deterrents. Yes, and we do plan on visiting Arkansas. The next meetup out there at the with DD5, Mike and all them.
The YouTube meetup.
Yeah, the YouTube meetup out there. We plan on going out
next year. That DD5 and come home and Country Road Gear, all of them. They'll be doing that.
So we figure worst case scenario. Yeah, if we don't have a camper by then we might just pull the houseboat out there and just go out there and camp on the lake.
Yeah.
Please do not try this at home. Do not take the advice of the idiot on YouTube. Yeah, we definitely got to have that one on there. Please do not follow the advice of the criminally insane. Yes, we will definitely see you out there. I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, and what was that? Any cleaner? Where did I miss that one? I missed that. I can't try it at home. Then where do I try it? Right? Yeah, right.
That's true.
Okay, well, only try under adult supervision. Wait, we can't do that either. We got no adults around here.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, look, we got 15.
Oh, we're hitting 15.
We're still.
See, Michigan Life, y'all did good on your first live. You got more than we did. Don Lee, yay! Welcome, welcome. At his home, Don Lee at his home. Well, hello, Don Lee. Welcome, welcome. We try to say hi to everybody, and I want to,
make sure. We might have already said oh hi, but we're gonna say hi to. But what do we have anything coming out soon?
There you go. Go in. No, not near the fire station. They will arrest you. I promise.
You working on anything new?
Yes. Well, not really anything new at the moment. We're trying to get some videos out of a couple of other jobs that I'm trying to get going. But I do have a job coming up tomorrow, so I'll be putting out a video of that on doing some repairs on mobile homes. A lot of people don't realize there's a difference between mobile homes and regular houses.
Life in your 50s. Welcome.
Life in your 50s. All right. Oh, there's that pink hand waving again. Excuse me. So who is this guy anyway? This pink hand guy, man. I don't see him all the time. He's always waving the pink hand. T McD sent a message earlier and saying I could probably do what was it? What is that name? Pee Wee Herman, and I could probably do it. I've been in this house a little while ago that was like got a lot of stuff going on, and it's making me cough right now. Mike Birch, yay!
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, so anyway, a lot of people don't know that mobile homes, when you're doing repairs, they think, oh, you can just knock this wall out and, and put this up there and, it's 2x4 and all that. And, and the guy I'm doing the work with tomorrow, he's a good friend. I do a lot. I help him out a lot. He was like, yeah, we'll just stick a 2x4 up there and pop this window up. No, it's a mobile home. It's 2x3 or 1x2 or 2x2. So anyway, we'll be doing it. I'll be doing some video on that tomorrow because he's done ripped up all his old flooring, and we're gonna put down some new plywood along the wall where he had a leak and rotted some of the floor out. So I'll be doing some video on that and giving y'all some quickie tips on how to do vinyl plank, and also it's kind of like the old Pergo. If anybody knows what Pergo is, because they don't hardly even make it anymore, but he's got about 15 boxes of it, and we're going to put that down in his living room. So hopefully y'all will watch that video, and any of y'all, if you need some kind of tip or something, or just an idea on how to make something happen at your house, like, because that's the whole point of our channel. It's Junk to Gems. You'd be surprised how my brain works, man. It's yeah.
We'll get back to you.
Send me a message, an email, or whatever. Yeah, I'll be more than happy. You see, Don remembers Pergo.
Oh, Cuddly Texan's in here.
Cuddly Texan, hey.
Awesome.
So we lived on a, what is it?
What a
2x2 framed mobile in northwestern Ontario. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Did you put a wood stove in there, or did you have like propane burners, man, running to keep that place warm? Cuddly, Texas, Michigan. Okay, just saying, hey. Yeah, because that camper I showed you in there, like I had moved out of my house and everything, getting ready to move that, go to that job in Brandon when that semi truck did that to me, And come to find out, the guy had only been on the job 20 days and was taking some kind of drug called Adderall or something like that. The guy never even looked, never even seen me coming. You know, a 3-lane road, and he's on the inside lane. I'm in the middle lane. All of a sudden, he just cuts right out like this to make the wide turn, and I just slid right into his door. He was at 63,000 pounds, and I pushed him 16 feet sideways. And somehow the trailer ended up right where he was going to pull in at, and then I ended up on the other side of him, pointing back the opposite direction where I started from. And I just remember I couldn't hardly move or anything. I was just like, somebody get me out of this truck. Come to find out, I had a couple of fractures in my neck, my back, both my shoulders, my right leg. So yeah, about 8 or 9 surgeries later, here I am. Natural gas stove, yes, pretty much, yeah. Now that camper there, surprising enough, I bought one of these heaters online. It was a little bitty thing, and that was propane. It had its own filters in it, you know, for the CO2 and what have you like that. And you could crank that thing up in the back room and just put it on low. And down here now, that one winter that I was living in there, it got like 28 degrees for like a whole day, and which is, you know, crazy for us to get that cold. But it got 28 degrees for one day, and I had the door wide open with the fan on low back there pushing that heat out, and I had the door wide open. It was still trying to get hot in there in that camper. So I can't even imagine what 30 below is like, you know, because I've done the 30 below. Northern Michigan, you know, go to walk out your front door and you can't get out your front door because you wonder, you wake up and it's 9 o'clock in the morning and you're like, why is it still dark? Oh, because your whole house is under a snowdrift. 13 years old. This is no joke, guys. 13 years old, Traverse City, Michigan, Lake Leelanau area. I actually had to take the window out of the house, out of my bedroom, and we had to take pans and dig out. And I had to dig a hole like 9 feet above the house to get out because the whole house was literally buried. Like you couldn't get out, none of the windows, nothing like that, none of the doors. Literally dig a tunnel 9 feet. Had to put steps in it so I could climb up out of the snowdrift to get out. And then when you're standing on top of this snowdrift, it's like 30 foot tall. You just see these like look like mole holes all over the whole mobile home park. And that's from the heaters that we're kicking out there.
Yeah.
Blizzard of 78. Yes, exactly.
Everybody talks about that,
yep.
That blizzard. I'm from Ohio, so there's a 78. Yes.
Yeah, we had National Guard flying over there, and they said it. They couldn't tell the difference between the lake and the mobile home park, other than the little dots all over the place from the heaters. I mean, 30 and 40 foot drifts we had right off the lake up there. It was crazy. As a kid, we were building 3 and 4 story snow forts, you know, inside the snowdrifts. It was a blast, you know, taking water bottles and, you know, spraying them all down so they iced in and everything. It was cool as hell.
Igloo.
Pretty much, yeah, 4-story tall. Yeah, because I can remember we got out and we had it was like a 3-mile walk to the store, and you know, and the National Guard and everything was all setting stuff up there at the store, so that we could get milk and you know, light groceries like that. And the guy, we got out of the, once I got out of the house, I got probably about 3/4 of the way out of the mobile home park, and a guy on a big Sea-Doo, a double track, picked us up, and he's like, here, I got a sled, everything, y'all get on that, and you know, we'll take you up to the store. I said, cool. So he's riding along, all of a sudden the back end of the snowmobile goes right through the windshield of a car. It was like, well, looks like we're taking a break here for a little while.
White Rock. I'm actually from north of Columbus, called Galleon, like around Crestline. It's a Mansfield, Ontario. Yeah, a little small town up there.
Mike
north.
Birch. Hey, Mike Birch said he's from Hamilton, Ohio.
Really?
You know where that's at?
It's, yeah, probably more than likely. Yeah, that's where I'm from. And
yeah, North Dakota. Yeah. I was a over the road driver, a 48 state driver. Well, I should say 49 state because I did do Alaska one time. That was back before they actually had a real highway that went through there. You could drive paved roads out of the states up through Canada, and then like I don't know, probably 50, 100 miles once you hit Alaska that was paved, and the rest was dirt road. So imagine that one. You had to fill up. You had one shot to fill up, and you better have a full 600 gallons of fuel on your truck, or you were not making that trip.
No, you know where that is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, that is crazy.
Well, that snowstorm, that God, it was once, I remember once we got out and I was able to, the snow came down a little bit, like you could actually dig out enough path to open up your door. Well, it was more like a tunnel you could dig out and open up your front door. I finally got out to the shed and dug a hole down on the top of the shed because we had one of them old metal shed. That's where my dirt bike was. And I remember my mom's boyfriend back then, put it that way. He had broke a hole in the top of the shed, and then we pushed the snow down in there in order to get the dirt bike out because it was a trials bike, and we were able to ride the trials bike out of the roof and get up onto the snowmobile tracks and ride the snowmobile tracks with the trials bike. Yeah, we didn't have a snowmobile; we had a dirt bike, Yeah, now they have signs back then. They had one sign. I remember the one sign saying, "Semi trucks, this is your last fuel stop for like 850 miles. If you can't make the 850 miles, you better stop now." Yeah, we had dirt. It was gravel. Like I think 500 or 600 miles was gravel road back then. They hadn't had all the pavement. They were trying to work on it, but it was all gravel. Because I remember having to stop with the truck I was driving, the company I was with. They told me I had to stop in Seattle and have these heavy duty shocks put on. I had to get loaded down with snow chains, and I had to have super heavy winter gear. And now this is in July, mind you. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about heavy duty winter gear? He said, yeah, well, you pass over a couple of mountains up there that are kind of nasty in the summertime. You lost your damn mind. But on the same note, I can remember June 1st crossing Donner Pass in a cab over, an old cab over, the ones that got the flat nose on the front. And June 1st, crossing over top of that Donner Pass and hitting a snowstorm up there at the top of that mountain and getting stuck there for like 5 hours. Yeah, they had the park closed down. I had my dog with me, Rugby. I used to have a Polaroid of him sitting on a picnic table. And now the dog's about the size of our dogs out here, and he's sitting on the picnic table, and the snow is like right up to his neck, and he's just sitting there like this, looking around. Hey. Yeah, stuck there 5 hours like that. And I'm thinking, this is June. Yeah, I want to say that was like 87. Yeah, 86, 87. Yeah, it had to be 87, 88, somewhere right there. I've been to the Yukon crazy. Yeah, the Yukon. That's crazy road up there. All of that is nutty up there. Now they've got it all paved and everything's kind of smooth with guardrails and crap like that. You were made in Alaska? I'm trying to think how to. Damn. I really want to put a good joke with that one, right?
Too funny.
She's trying to keep it clean here.
Yeah.
So were you actually born there or were you just made there? Yep. So were your two youngest boys made there or born there? See, there could be a difference there. You never know. That's what they say. Up in northern Michigan, most of the babies born in September. You know why they were born in September? Because they had nothing else to do during a snowstorm.
Born.
Yeah, when that January snow hits, man.
Not that many places to go. That is true. Especially Illinois.
Oh, so see, so she was made in Alaska but born in Illinois. Oh, that's funny. I don't care who you are. Right there is funny.
Yes, it is.
What's that old Jeff Foxworthy he says? Bubba J. He says, "Making another left turn." See, August. See,
August birthday.
So you know what? Her parents were snowed in. What you want to do tonight, honey?
Dinner and a movie.
Yeah, that's it. Dinner and a movie. Yeah. That sounds like perfectly good bowl to me. So what day is your birthday in August? Like I'm guessing probably closer to the end of September. Because you've got that Virgo edge right there, personality. Am I close? I'm cracking up. See, Lori, even Lori says, you break me down sometimes. You know, I don't know what I'm talking about over here. It gets breaking down. See, long cold nights. Yep. August 11th. Oh, okay. So you're still not too far off of it. What is it? August? I think it's August something to September. What is the Virgo? I think you're a Leo, ain't you? Yep. She just said it, you Leo. You missed it by that much. There's one for y'all. See if y'all knew who that is. Well, let me see, Chief. Hello, Chief. 99? Anybody know who that is? See if I can date anybody in here.
Talking.
I'm a Virgo, Cuddly Texan. I am all true. I am one of the few true Virgos out there. September 6th. And so is Mike from Drifting Dreamers 5, September 5th. Yeah, him and I, the day we met, we just clicked immediately. I mean, I don't know if y'all heard the story about how we met, but it was like, you know, that day we met, you know, and then I just called him out of the blue one day because he gave me his number. Max, get smart. There you go. Maxwell Smart. So you don't have a whole army out here. Well, would you believe? 45 Boy Scouts and a couple of Girl Scout troops. Maxwell Smart. Yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I do that guy a lot. That kind of trips people out because they're like, "Where have I heard that from?" I said, "Well, would you believe a '90s? Would you believe a '90s sitcom?" Yeah, remember the guy picking up the shoe phone? Oh, I think he hung up on me. Yeah, she was the smart one. Kemp Family Hill, welcome. Yeah, she was the smart one.
Oh, I didn't see him come in.
That's why he's all the time picking up his shoe phone, calling her 99. Oh, what was the other? There was another one I do that I like to do. Then seeing with me, sometimes getting some of the accents and the impersonations that come out is pretty much you got to get on that subject, and then I can rattle them off. See, what was the other one? Damn, got to try to remember that one. Oh, I am Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion in New York.
I don't think we started that one.
No, I messed that one up. So you got to get into the character for a second. Yep. But see, Michigan Life, she did that one yesterday. That was bloody awesome.
You really did. It was that sign off was awesome.
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised we don't have Paul in here. Oh, I thought somebody was pulling up here on like. I had to check the cameras. Who's pulling up here on a folder? Oh, I guess it's the next road. See, they took all the trees out behind us because normally, we have like an acre and a half of trees back here behind us before you hit the road. And now that they've cleared all them trees, we hear every little thing that rides through there. And
yes.
yeah, you can see the FedEx trucks riding through there now. And it's like, man. So yeah, hopefully the houseboat is soon and we can get the heck out of here.
Yeah, that would be.
So did we lose White Rock? Are they still in here?
They're just being quiet.
Oh, White Rock's being quiet.
Yeah.
Jason had to go look for his crayon.
It's okay.
No, I really get a kick out of messing with Jason because he takes
Still here.
it like a true Marine and just has fun with it. And I can't wait for him to start coming back with the Army jokes because I know he's got 1,000 of them because every Marine does. That's what they do. Army and Marines, they and then Army and Navy, you all got your own little clique over there in jokes.
Everybody does a little joke.
Oh yeah, well, see, it's funny. This lot back here, I've been trying to buy this lot forever, right? Every time it comes up for auction, I go down and I try to get the auction and catch it at the auction. And when I get down there, somebody pays the taxes at the last minute, or the woman just refuses to sell. So come to find out, an old man had bought this thing years and years ago, left it to his 2 daughters. Well, his 2 daughters are in their 80s now. Well, one of them just passed. So finally the other one was able to sell it, and she sold it dirt cheap. And I'm like, man, he said, the guy that bought it, he said, yeah, it popped up on the market. I snatched it up right that same day. He said, I'm closing on it next week. And now he's clearing it. I'm like, man. Of course, yeah, he wasn't going to sell it dirt cheap either,
Hold on, he's typing.
Oh, cool. Give me some Army jokes over here. Come on, give it to me, see?
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was one of the other ones. Come on.
Yeah, so we don't have no more privacy over there, and it's a lot loud. And
yeah,
it's
but that's all right.
Annoying. Right, we'll deal with it until time comes.
Yeah, so we're either going to be moving out closer to the river, I think, eventually, or I mean, we've had like a lot of thoughts about moving out there and getting out there in the Arkansas, Oklahoma area, and getting in that northern area. I'm not a big fan of the state of Arkansas being able to charge you a tax on stuff that you already own every single year. That kind of rattles my chain a little bit. So we're thinking maybe right there on the edge of Oklahoma. So, I can still be close to the mountains, but I'm not having to pay for something that I've already bought. I paid tax on it once. Okay, you know what Army stands for, right? Okay, hit me with that one because I forgot that one. Come on, type. Come on, give it to me, all right?
You can't even talk straight back to you.
Right. Well,
you got him off guard now.
Nice thing about Florida, as far as being private, nice thing about Florida has this nice cool law. Yeah, see the taxes. But anyway, Florida has this nice cool law here that you can't be charged with indecent exposure. As long as you're not sitting out there playing with it, you can walk around your whole yard butt ass naked and ain't nobody can say a word about it. And if you don't like it, don't look in my yard. You don't have to have a privacy fence. You don't have to do any of that. Like there's an old guy not too far from here that he's in a neighborhood now. He's got a lawn about the size of our house. And this guy goes out and mows his lawn. Yep, you guessed it. Right there in a birthday suit. And all the neighbors complain. They call the cops on a regular basis. And cops like, well, he's on his property. There's nothing we can do about it. Ain't real men yet. Ah! I'm waiting for him to transfer over to the Marine Corps, right? Of course you did, but I've always been doing them. When I found out you did them, that was kind of like, okay, now I got a partner in crime, you see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm serious.
It's kind of funny because when I was in the Army, I was a tank turret repair specialist, what they call a 45 kilo 10. I was one of the first people ever trained on the Abrams. In fact, right after training, I was in Aberdeen Proving Grounds, and I got taken over there to work with the civilians to learn how to take them things apart and put them back together and write manuals on them. So that was a really cool job. Well, then they shipped me to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, to give me Fort Lawson, it was, and give me truck driver training so that I could run the trucks that pulls the tanks. Make sense? Okay, wait a minute, I missed that one. The Kemp family had just moved to Arkansas from Texas. Taxes on vehicles are not so different. That the inspection and tags every year. Yeah, waiting on the tax bill for the cabin. Well, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Texas, they've got that crazy law out there that you have to have a vehicle inspection every year, and you have to pay a separate inspection fee before you get your tag. You can go, you got to go have your insurance and everything ready to go. Then you got to pay this inspection fee and get it inspected, and all your lights and all that stuff don't work. Then if it doesn't pass the inspection fee, then you still got to pay for it again and go get the stuff fixed and bring it back and let them check it again. That drove me absolutely batty. Here where we're at, you should see the crap riding on the road. They don't give a darn if there's three wheels and Tessie hanging off the back end, balancing the other three, the one wheel off the back, so it'll ride down the road like that. Have y'all ever seen that guy with the tractor and got this huge woman sitting on the back left corner because his right front wheel of the tractor is gone, and she's sitting on the back left corner keeping it balanced while they cruising down the highway or down the road. And that's the kind of crap you see riding down the road over here. I mean, come on, we got a neighbor over here that's got a little Nissan pickup truck, right? And she's got a whole bunch of these LED little marker lights in the back screwed to the bumper, and that's their taillights and turning signals. So if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no hoods, no fenders, riding down the road. Yeah. Yeah, you see them all the time riding around here like that. Riding down the road, tires wobbling like this. Mm-hmm. A cop seen something like that, just a tire doing that in Texas, you'd park that vehicle. Really, my dog. Howdy, brother.
There's one Marine.
What's that now?
Took 4 soldiers to do the job as one Marine.
At least the Marines can fix the whole tank and operate and repair the idiot. Well, some of the Army guys, they, you know what I mean? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of them guys there to operate them tanks, that's why we had to fix them, because, the Marines that get out there trash them. The Army guys that take them over and go, okay, well, how do we get this thing back over here? Well, let's just drink beer, screw it. When I first got to Aberdeen, like our barracks were like right here, and then we had the Marine barracks right here, and we all shared a mess hall. So we got really, really trashed one night drinking. I think it was 151. This guy got me on, and of course, I'm not a big liquor drinker. But anyway, these Marines started talking trash, and he's like, "Oh, I'll go over there and kick all your butts, right?" So this guy takes off running like a shot, thinking he's gonna whip like 8 of these giant Marines, and he's like 5'5", and 100 pounds. he goes bolting across there, and he's laughing, thinking he's gonna whip them all, and hits a tree head on. Now, I'm talking about this guy hit bam like this and flipped backwards. Funniest thing I ever seen in my damn life. If I'd have had a camera on that YouTube video right there would have probably got 1 million views in a week.
Oh, I probably would.
Yeah, one of my favorite friends up there in Aberdeen, though. We called him Bulldog because he was like 6'10" and a half, 6'11", and I think he weighed 400 and some pounds, but he wasn't fat at all. I mean, like this guy was just monster huge. So we're in a bar one night, and it was called the Lighthouse. All right, and this is out there in Aberdeen. And this guy started running his mouth at me, and I'm like, I didn't know this guy, hadn't said anything to this guy or anything. He just thought I was somebody else. Well, this friend of mine, this Marine Bulldog, he just reaches over and grabs the guy by the face. I'm talking about one hand on his face, picked him up and set him on the wall like that, and said, "That's my friend." Oops! I thought the guy pissed himself. I mean. And Bulldog used to drink beer by the pitcher. Like, he'd just take a pitcher and like 3 swallows and he's done with a pitcher. That kind of guy. Outside of Aberdeen was the best blue crab. Yeah, it was, yeah. Now, so then Inner Harbor, all that getting around there. Yep.
I know. I see that we have hit our mark. It has been an hour.
Uh-oh.
So,
we will definitely see y'all next time because we don't want to step on any toes.
I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't know if anybody's on right now, but we're still not going to
and tank
do our
operators.
toes. And thank you, moderators, our new moderators, Michigan Life and
White Rock, Jason, Tara. Man, we love you guys. Thank y'all.
Have a good night.
Cuddly Texans. Thanks, brother.
Thank you for all coming in and supporting us. That's awesome.
We hit 20. Yay!
Yes.
Michigan Life beat us again.
Yes, she did. She beat us.
Oh, okay. Real quick, White Rock. Yes, tank operators, most of them were the worst, especially when you see one bury a tank so bad that it takes 2 HEMTTs and 4 recovery track vehicles to get the tank out of a mud hole. Tells you right there. And then it takes us 2 weeks to fix it and get all the mud out of it. So yes.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all. T McD, Glenda, White Rock, Michigan Life, all of y'all. If I missed y'all, I'm sure. My names are not Terry Treat, Lori Larkin, Cuddly Texan, all of y'all. Thanks, guys. Peace out.
Bye.